Hi, it's me, Chibi, and welcome to another episode of Making Manick. I'm sorry if I sound a little off in this one. I'm feeling really ill at the moment, but I'm powering on through for this one. So, let's get answering some more questions. Woohoo! Okay, so this first question comes from Raven, and they ask, who is the oldest character that you still draw today? Funnily enough, it's actually Aki. I have had Aki the longest. I made her when I was about 8-9 years old. I was really young at the time. And she's actually the only character that was from a different story that didn't feature any of the other characters in it. So she was like her own standalone thing for a while. She was like a big mama wolf to these kids. They were shapeshifters, I think. But that is a story that has been long since forgotten. And then after that, I just basically put her with all the other characters. And here she is, still today. She's pretty much the same character, only smaller now. Sebi-chan Nilsson asks, what happened to your OSI Maps, and would you make some more? Well, I am very busy these days. I have a full-time job. I have Manick, of course. I have all the stuff like this that I make alongside Manick. So it doesn't leave me with a lot of free time to really host maps or join maps anymore. I try and do what I can when I can, but I'd honestly rather put my free time towards Manick, my baby. Yeah, I do have a few maps that I really want to host when I do get some time, so maybe they'll come out soon. I don't know. Daku Wolf asks, are you planning on maybe making like a comic dub for Manick? That'd be really cool. I don't think so. If I was to put my time into a big Manick project, I'd want it to be an animation. I know that there is no way I would probably ever get an episode of Manick out, which is why I'm making it a comic. But I'd love to do like a trailer or an OVA, like a really short 10-minute or so one day. But in the meantime, I'd love to do some short-term projects, like maybe just little animated shorts, 30 seconds or so. So I'll probably be looking for voice actors soon. So if you're interested, keep an eye out. Ailey Mac asks, what's your favourite Pokemon? My favourite Pokemon is Vulpix and Bouffalant. Can't choose between the two. I love both of them so much. What is your favourite food? I don't know. I really like chicken katsu curry. That's nice. I do like that. Any future projects you're working on other than Manick? Not really. Just my short film that I'm making from uni still, even though I've graduated. And Animale. And what is your personal favourite animation? Your own and of others? Okay, so I'm really bad at picking favourites, but right now I'd probably say the promotional video for Manick is probably my favourite thing I've made. I'm trying to think if I have any favourite map parts that I've made too. I mean, I still really like my Piggy Pie part, and it boggles my mind that still gets comments today, so you guys clearly liked it too. But, yeah, I can't really think of any other animations I've made that I really like. I like most of my map parts. I guess that counts as something. Ooh, and favourite animation that isn't my own. This is really difficult because I have a lot of animations that I really like. Gosh, I don't know. Off the top of my head, Little Witch Academia and Kung Fu Panda 2 are probably some of my favourite animations ever. So those, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm bad at favourites. Favorite meme animation? I really like Good in Me and Can't Sleep Love. Those are probably my top two favorites. Lori W 2.0. I'm sorry, I know I said your username wrong. Forgive me. They ask, how did you start to draw? I don't know. I picked up a pencil and started to draw. I don't know. I've been drawing ever since I was little, so I don't know. I just decided to do it one day, and here I still am, like 20 years later. Do you have any boyfriend/girlfriend? I do. I have a boyfriend that I've been dating since the 1st of January, and I love him very much. And I know he's probably watching this video, so I just want to say, honey, I love you very much. Please text me later. I love you. Mwah. The question is anime? 2 question marks? I assume that means, do you like anime? I do like anime. My favorite anime is Little Witch Academia and One Piece. Favorite animators? I don't know. I like a lot of animators. I'm really bad with this. I don't really pick favorites. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. Psychonurix asks, what kept you motivated to keep drawing all these years? Well, I kind of went over this in the last video, but basically I just keep doing what I do because I like it. Even if I have some days when I don't want to do anything, I have other days when I want to do everything. So, I don't know. I like to think of things like where I currently am as an artist, where I came from, where I'm going to go. It's just stuff like that. It keeps me going. I'm not at the end of my journey, so I'm not gonna stop. They also ask, do you have all of Manick's story planned out, or are you just doing it as you go? I have all of the major story beats of Manick completely planned out. More intricate stuff like scripting and dialogue, that's usually left till I actually come to write the chapter itself. But everything else is pretty much all planned out. It's a very long story, and I really shouldn't have made it this long, but oh well! They also ask, do you have any tips for people who want to start a comic/drawing panels? Well, I kind of went over the paneling stuff in the last video, but if you want to start a comic, all I can just say is, start it. Don't do what I did and spend 10 years telling yourself, oh, I'm gonna start it tomorrow, oh, I'll start it next week, I'll start it next month, and before you know it, it's 10 years later and you haven't started your thing. Time goes by quicker than you'd like to think it would, and I'm glad I finally just said to myself one day, you know what, I'm gonna start Manick. And I did, and I'm glad I did. So, if you have an idea that you like and care about, just make it. Nothing's stopping you. It may turn out great, it may turn out terrible, but you'll never know unless you start doing it. And my favorite video game franchise? I want to say Pokemon, but I feel like that's a really cheap answer. And I don't really play that much Pokemon anymore. I really like the Xenoblade Chronicles games. I didn't play X because I don't have a Wii U, but Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one, is my favorite game of all time, and I really enjoyed the sequel game too on the Switch. I hope they make a third one. I really like the franchise so far. I'd say that. Oh yeah, also I really like Monster Hunter. I love Monster Hunter too. That's a really good franchise. Emberfire asks, if you were an instrument, what would you be? I would probably be a tuba, because they're big, they're loud, and they're very sparkly. And they also ask, do you have any pets? Yes, I do. How many pets do I have? I have 7. I have 7 pets. I have 3 dogs, a lurcher called Willow, a little poodle terrier called Noggin, and a little mutt terrier thing that my stepbrother rescued in China, and she's called Tooks. And I have 2 cats called Rogue and Misty. Rogue is the mother, Misty is her daughter. And I have 2 large black pigs called Sony and Blackberry, and they're more like my dad's pets. They're his babies, but we still have them, so they count too. Just Jessica Danielle asks, what is your favorite movie? There's a lot of people asking what my favorites are. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm trying to think. I really like Kung Fu Panda 2. It's one of my favorite movies. The first one's really good as well. But off the top of my head, I can't really think of a favorite movie. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. Lythera is Moody asks, does one like bread? Yes, I do like bread. Bread is a very underrated food, I think. Sometimes I will just eat a whole baguette to myself, like the really big ones as well. I'll just buy it and go to town on that bad boy. I really shouldn't, it's probably really bad for me, but I don't care. It's good. Love bread. Chi-Chi Plays asks, what was your best drawing? Also, have you ever dropped your home, assume you mean phone, down the stairs that it cracked? I dropped mine today. I might get another iPhone today. Also, what kind of phone do you have? Samsung, Sony, Apple, etc. Okay, I don't really have a favorite drawing at the moment. I don't know. I think the double spread with Big Wolf in Manick, that's probably a good picture. I like that one. It's a good thing I drew, I guess. And have I ever dropped my phone down the stairs? No. I have dropped it in the toilet though, and it broke immediately. And I put it in rice, and I tried to fix it for like 2 days, and it didn't work, so I had to get a new one. And I use Androids because who can spend money on iPhones? I can't. That's who. Milty T asks, if you could have any animal or dino as a pet, what would it be? I'd probably want something like a platypus, because I think they are adorable. I love how much of a mess they look like. They're just a big old mishmash of everything. They have beaks, they lay eggs. The females are poisonous. They're amazing. They're like a spore creature. And I'd love to give one a belly rub, but I don't think you can take them outside of their home country at the moment, so I guess it's just a dream. If I had a dinosaur, I'd probably want like an Archaeopteryx, you know, the bird ones. I bet they were really pretty. They're pretty cool. So those are all the YouTube questions, I guess. I guess this video's over now. Cool. This was fun. Let me know, do you like these videos? Would you like to see more of them? Do you guys have any other ideas of what you'd want me to talk about in future videos? Like topics or how-tos or tutorials? Any of that stuff? I like this, it's fun. I hope you like it. I'm rambling, I know I am. I should probably end this video. Yeah, I really should. Okay, bye!